This is KOAA News 5 at 10.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for News 5 at 10. I'm Andy Cohen. It's been 10 years this weekend since southern Colorado experienced two devastating wildfires on the same day, the Black Forest Fire and the Royal Gorge Fire. At the time, the Black Forest Fire was the largest and most destructive fire in state history. 2 people died. More than 500 homes were lost. News 5's Lindsay Jensen was at a community remembrance ceremony held in Black Forest today. She joins us in studio with more. Lindsay?
About 100 people gathered to hear and share stories of how the Black Forest wildfire uprooted their lives 10 years ago. I spoke with a couple who had their Black Forest home and everything in it burned down in 2013.
We lost a lot of things. Just things, we were okay.
They tell me it took a few years, but they rebuilt their home to stay in a community they know and love.
It was a tragic experience, but it was also a very growing and learning experience too.
In its 9-day course, the Black Forest Fire burned more than 14,000 acres of land.
I feel like we've come a long way, and the forest is regrowing to restoration, but we still have a lot of work to do, and there's still a lot of families in the forest that need help.
Firefighters and State Forestry Service reps had info booths on how to better protect homes and trees in the area. People took a tree sampling home to try to regrow and restore their lives and the forest 10 years later.
Because it was so neat before the fire, and it can be that way again. It can be that way again. The people are really what it's about.
The remembrance ceremony was somber for so many, but also a celebration of how much the forest and community has regrown and recovered since.
It's just nice that we remember what happened and feel blessed for what we have right now. Yeah.
We were taken well care of by the community and all the friends and everybody. Everybody was there to help us.
Congressman Doug Lamborn was the keynote speaker. He says half of Coloradans live in wildfire-prone areas and will continue to fight for federal funding. For News 5, I'm Lindsay Jensen.